have been
Oh,
significant.
the secrets were
Somebody meant to say
revealed.
this breaking point for what they did in December. This person should have shown more gratitude.
Gratitude.
Been more
How many
grateful.
humans out there show gratitude? They want it all from you.
Something
You
significant
see?
about this
When they all want it from you,
versus-
how do you
but they
get
weren't
gratitude?
grateful for something, or
Right? You don't.
maybe they felt entitled.
They all want to be rich. How did that happen? You can't.
Like you were a blessing.
But you can join a team, though, can't you?
Like that.
Where you all
Like,
feel like
now
you're
you're
rich in a big
sorry
area. You can have 1 million rich
because they're
people,
no longer
super
this
over rich.
the major piece.
That's a lot of
They got
people,
no more.
right?
They
In
know
an
why.
8 billion society, no worries. And those million have the power to fix things better than any government in the world. No shit. So if you want to know where the biggest problem is, I've been talking about it, it's the rich people. And the government's allowed them to get so rich that they actually can sit behind the scenes and create stuff. I can tell you all about how they can do it. As the governments can't get together to attack them. That's what they need to do to fix this world. They all need to get together, and they all know these rich people because they're infiltrating their land. Tell them they all go get fucked. Tell them to run off with their money and what they've got already now, because we're coming after you unless you're going to give us the money. What money are you trying to spend here in this country? You know about it, government. You can get it. There's your problem worldwide, everybody. Now, if you want that to happen, every person in every country needs to talk about this. Go after them. They took all your money. This world's suffering. That's where the money is. While the world's suffering, they're holding that money. They're not saying, oh, it's suffering, we put that money out and we found all the good stuff and that's what they're 90%. No, that 90% is the world's suffering, holding it there. It's the devil holding its energy. So people, if I was a leader, I'll be telling the other leaders that. So who's your rich people here? I know, I've sorted mine out. You know how I sort them out? Not only they don't get too much money, right? If they haven't played by certain rules, they'll cop these massive fines. And they're watched. They have to be. That's part of the rule. To make sure where their money is spent. From this day forward, we fixed it. That's our rich people, so it's not ours. Where is the corruption line? Which country is it? Yours? Who's super rich hanging over there? Who's spending over there? You get it? Who's spending? And anyway, that's what you call real research. Over time with that real research, you will easily, if it works out good, get it done within 6 months to a year. No shit. 6 weeks, maybe. 6 fucking days, like God can create the world. You get it? Definitely if it's connected. But you've got to have the right people with the right words to say, the right area to go at, for real, and do it. None of this, G20, let's look at popcorn, let's have some fucking photos, let's talk about something that we can wait for many, many years. That is a baby game. That's what we expect from little kids, don't we? Sorry about that ad interruption. But the good people don't get help enough where they got to still pay for ads. There's lots to pay for. And ads are nothing and we can handle that, can't we? Well, I pay for it. You've got lots to pay for, you see? It's just a delay. And they make you delay so they feel good. That's why we have an ad, so they make money. You see? I didn't want to see that ad. Pain in the ass. But I don't have the $15 to get rid of it a month. Extra to put into that. If I do, I've got to take it out of another bill that I can't pay for because all bills all around the world are going up, aren't they? Huh? Another sacrifice. I don't want to lose a little bit of me. I want to have a chocolate tonight. I don't want to pay for that. I'll put up with that to have me chocolate tonight. You see what I mean? Because if I pay for that, we'll get down to have nothing. And if you have nothing, what happens there? When you work and you get nothing. You know what I see with workers? Every time we work, they always want more. You're not a worker, you don't need those so much. And then when they work, they go, oh, because I'm working, I want to go out. I want to buy this. I earned it. Okay, there you go. But when you work and you can't do all that, then what are you doing? You're getting controlled by the people that want all your money that I was just talking about. All right? But anyway, have a good one, everybody. And keep on doing what you do, and I do what we do. Right? You know, we all do our research. Right? We're all in our bubble, aren't we? I'm a Centrelink person, a welfare person, who's sick and can live off the system, and most people do. I can make myself sicker. Depends on my actions if I want to live on the system. Or I can make myself a little better. Depends on my actions. Right? No one has the real answer of what actions should we do. Everyone with cystic fibrosis are in different areas because of those actions. Because I'm more fitter and push myself, I live longer. Because the other ones don't, they get more benefits, get sick, need more money, and die shorter. Right? But anyway, I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of being real. I can't wait till I can speak and know it's real. Speaking this on the internet is only for bullies, propaganda people and stuff like that. If I don't get in the algorithm, I'm something to laugh at if you know my little channel. That is it. That's YouTube. Gamers can spread their channel better than me. A new game that went on last year probably got 45,000 hits. You know why? Because that's what yous are, mostly, you see? Isn't that shocking? The gamers have more friends than me. The gamers can spread their shit. Hear that? Hear that? I hope they're sick of gamers too. I played a game for a few years and then I got over it because I'm a person that gets over shit. Can't keep doing the same shit, definitely when I know it's failing. The games help me relax and chill out and laugh a bit and learn some stuff. I pick games to help me learn, like strategy. You know what I mean? You can pick a game that you dance all day, but it's a game that dances. It doesn't really teach you. We see dance moves all the time. To teach dance moves, you have to physically move your body, right? Which is why they try to help you in that area. But then it's more expensive for that, isn't it? And then if everyone's doing it, then it makes it even more harder for you to get in that sector because it's so advertised. You see? You can't be a person that's down and see something so advertised and see people getting from woe to woe real quick, and that's another bad thing, and think that you can do it. The more competition, the worse it is. Some people might say, why don't you become a lawyer? In some areas, some people did, and they still worked at the fish and chip shop. Why? Because there was too many lawyers at that particular time. So he failed and did wrong, and yeah, that other lawyer, when he did it right, and he had plenty of lawyers a job, he did apparently right. So when you look at each other, what's wrong? He'll go, well, it worked out for me doing what you did, but not for you. I didn't work out the research like me. Because everyone needs to be everywhere. Huh? You do what you're best as, what you can feel, what you believe you need to do till you get to your next section. That's life. That's what I've tried to do. But it's hard to do that when there's no truth out there, when everyone's attacking the propaganda, isn't it? It's hard to show what you can really pull when you need to. Oh, did you just get a butterfly? I think it died. I think there was a dead butterfly there. And the bird got it. I was wondering what it was on the ground there, just sitting there. That one I mean, the white one I was talking about yesterday, who knows. But anyway, a bird just looked like it wasn't bred. Took a little flat butterfly that finally had its time, like the fly did the other day. It's probably had its time, and then what happened to that? See if we find out the Black Betty yet. But I put a blowfly down there that kept landing on his back. And that's when you, if you needed a resource, that's when the best time to use it. I even still feel bad going, I'm killed, and it's like pulling something out of its misery in some sort of way. And besides just that, you're helping. It's like transplant. People talk about transplants. Well, that fly was about to die, and I can give it food before it dies and can't become food for the spider. You see? Right? If we do the same thing when it comes to cattle nut, you should feel better. Because I go to feel bad and then I go, mate, it's the best way to do it because it is a circle of life. And if I wanted to help the spider, which I do, this is what I'm doing. And I can. Like a lung transplant. Not like I need one, I might in the future. It's a common thing when people with cystic fibrosis. It can just attack next week, and within 3 months, if I don't get a lung transplant, I'm dead. That's a slow case of it. When it comes in full on, like a cancer, it just attacks. Right? Healthy or not. That's why I don't care anymore. You get to a point where, who cares? Just enjoy it. And if I'm down and out and this is happening, well, that's all I can do. And people can believe it. It's like people when they go, oh, my period's bad. And then the other girl goes, well, my period's not that bad. They're bullshitting. How do you know? Have we got a pain meter yet? Can these scientists come up with some real technology that will really solve some stuff when it comes to people fucking people around? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I'd promote that. $1,000,000 if I had it. If I had billions, I'd have made 10 million for it. The more the better to get that done. I can get 10 things with 10 million, it's 100 million. And then in a few years, everyone gets it, they get 10 million, start themselves off. Good, I even done it for the poor. It's a little bit like that robot show, come in with your inventions. Right? Because a pain meter would be good to find out people are going through pain. We hear that they can sort of register it with your brain. So where's this machine upbuilt and then sold heaps so it's down to $3 like an electric shaver in certain countries? I bought an electric shaver, it's $3. It works better than a $20 one here. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. But have a good one, everybody. Have a microwave beer, best usual. I've been drinking there constantly. You can call me Nuke Kim in the end. Hey, Emma. Because I do so much, and I do it when I need to do it. I don't just go have tea. Definitely last few years, haven't I, Emma, that you've noticed, right? Meals will sit around all the time, then I become eat a shit meal. Because of what? Because of worrying too much. Isn't that crazy? I should just become selfish. There is something wrong with me. I say it all the time, don't I, Emma? I feel like I'm being born to be shitted on and used, as these things speak about. He's too nice. That's why Jesus would never turn up. He'd feel the same fucking way. These humans expect everything from everything except themselves. And it's sad, isn't it? That they're going to live in their curse on their blue planet of jail. Why do we hear a lot of stories of aliens, but they only help us or control us and we never get to go out? Just think about things. What kind of answers can you come up with your knowledge? Could I be right? Was that one answer right there? No? Don't see things as face value and have a good one.